We're joined by special guests every Sunday. We'll be having experts and celebrities of all sorts. Today, we're joined by the oh-so-talented JUNNY here in the studio. Welcome.
Hello, hello. It's JUNNY. Hey guys, what's up? It's JUNNY. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice
first
to
time
meet
meeting you, right?
Yes, it's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm actually a huge fan.
Wow.
So, I'm
Yeah.
excited today.
I still can't believe it, but we'll find out if she's a real fan.
All right. So, JUNNY, can you say hello to our listeners and introduce yourself?
Yes. There are probably many people who don't know me yet, and I go by the name of JUNNY. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I am from Vancouver, Canada, and I've been here for 2.5 years now. Yeah, almost 3 years. And I write songs for other people, and I write songs for myself. And yeah, good to see you guys.
Oh, wow. So
Wow.
singer-songwriter. That's a
Yeah.
very difficult title to have.
Somehow I managed to get that title. I got very, very lucky with my timing and everything. And I have a lot of people to thank for. And I'm just, and I'm here. I'm here doing this right now
Exactly.
with Tia. So I made it.
You did
Obviously, I
make
made
it.
Yeah.
So, JUNNY, I heard that you started producing first, actually.
Yeah, to be honest, like not anymore. Like these days I don't do that. Like I don't produce music. As in I don't really get really deeply involved with the instrumentals and stuff like that.
All the meaty stuff.
Yeah, I'm always focused on the top lines and like the melodies. That's like my main thing right now.
That's the more fun stuff.
Yeah, it's more fun stuff. So yeah, way more fun. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So I started off with the MIDI though, and that's what I kind of went to school for, and I learned how to record and just all that jazz.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And then I started incorporating, because I already used to write songs like when I was in high school, but it's like with a guitar and like a phone recording. Yeah, and then so I kind of incorporated both and then just started figuring out what to do. And now it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Thank you.
그래서 원래 작곡부터 이제 미디 쪽을 먼저 배우시고 학교에서 그리고 이제 그걸로 시작을 해서 고등학교에서 이제 원래 기타랑 이제 녹음기로 같이 해서
CD로 이렇게 굽고 막.
No, the old days,
네,
the nice old days.
예. 아무도 안 들려주는데 저만 이렇게.
나중에 약간 욕심이 나는데.
그거는 들으면 절대 안 돼요. 절대 안 돼요.
But
Yeah.
that's amazing. How did you first get interested into music then?
I've been really enjoying just singing in front of people ever since I was very, very, very young. Like probably grade 1.
Wow.
Yeah. And then it was just a lot of fun just being able to sing in front of people. And then what really got me to focus into music was when I always mention this everywhere I go, but I have 2 older brothers, and my oldest brother, he gave me a CD by Jason Mraz, and that was one of like the first albums I've ever listened to, like fully, like start to finish, and I was probably in grade 5 or 6 or something like that, and then after listening to that, I started wanting to learn guitar. So I taught myself how to play guitar, and I'd like copy every live performance that he would do. Try to at least.
Wow. Wait, you learned yourself?
Yeah, so I watch him, and then I watch like what chord he's grabbing, or like how he strums his guitar, and I'd like mimic him and try to sing like him. It's impossible because he's the great Jason Mraz, but I did my best, and then I started writing melodies afterwards with like figuring out chords and stuff.
Wow. Yeah. So, JUNNY.
Yes.
Before your official debut, the single "Thank You,"
yeah,
it ranks 17th on the Apple Music R&B chart.
Yeah, crazy. That song was put out just independently, like just straight up by. You can put up independently your songs if you're somewhere in Canada or the States or wherever. I don't know how it's like in Korea right now, but then it's really easy to put up music into streaming platforms, and then I don't know. I just had the courage to do it because I used to upload stuff on another like platform, but it's like free online stuff, right? Like I don't know if I can sound, but yeah, and I used to do that a lot, and then I got used to doing that. And what was my next step? Well, my next step here is to put out a song on an actual streaming platform, and then that's what I did, and it blew my mind. I didn't realize that this song like was this loved until I found out like the chart thing and how many playlists it's in, and and this is one of my like favorite songs now. Yeah.
Of course, it also has very like sentimental value to you.
Yes.
Because this is where it actually like really began.
Yeah. It's really weird. I kind of like thought to myself as well, it would have been cooler if I released this way later in my career. Like way later.
As like a special
thank you kind of thing. But then I think the beauty of it is starting off with a thank you and just kind of working my way up like step by step. And I've been working ever since.
Wow. What about later on having like a you're welcome, like a like
pretty good idea.
You know, like 이어가는
that's actually pretty good.
So it's a thank you. You start off with thank you. You're gonna have a lot of good things to thank people for, right? Gotta start off well.
She knows.
Exactly. So let's talk about your new album.
Yeah.
Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you very much.
So 5 months ago, you released the album Inside the Sober Mind in June.
Yeah.
And this time, your new single, Hide and Sick, was released on the 10th of this month. How are you feeling?
First off, I didn't realize it was already that long. Time just flies by really quick, and I think it's because I release my stuff and then I go back to the songwriter mode and I start like writing for others, and then I come back to myself and I realize it's been almost half a year since I released something, and then I gotta go back to what I was doing, and then stuff like that. And then this song just came about. I wanted to do a song where it's really, really personal. I mean, all my songs are very personal, but then it involves a lot of like, let's say, love or like thank you, you know. But something like this, it describes my imperfections more. So I wanted to talk about not my good side, but something that I think of as a bad side.
Like go deep.
Yeah, go really deep in there, you know what I mean? And then I figured out that, can I talk about it a little more? Yeah. So the song basically, it came about because I am a super lonely person. So I always look for my friends all the time. And I call up my friends and I try to hang out with them and all the time. Obviously, they do hang out, but I do it to a point where it's like unbearable. It's like, please leave me alone level.
집착.
Yeah, like I never want them to go home. So ever since that started going on, my friends started to kind of dodge my calls and stuff. I'm like, why are they avoiding me? And then I'm just kind of thinking, they're playing hide and seek with me. And then I realized, and then what happened? And then I called this song Hide and Seek at first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the song was Hide and Seek, and I wanted to talk about how my friends are playing hide and seek with me because I'm bothering them too much. And then for this, every song I write, I have Korean songwriters, like friends of mine that help me out because I'm not very fluent in Korean yet. And when they're helping me out, I ask them, what's your perspective of JUNNY? Like, what do you think of me when I bother you so much? And they said, I think it's a sickness how you're lonely, right? And then that's when it clicked. I was like, okay. I think let's just play around with the word seek and then just turn it into sick and consider it, like, think of it as an actual sickness.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I just got like chills.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That
Dang.
I was going to ask you actually, like, because obviously hide and seek kind of is a playoff of hide and seek.
Yeah.
So I was actually curious about like why it was sick instead of seek.
Yeah.
But wow, 그런 뜻이 있었군요.
Yeah, I was actually first scared. People might think it was a misspelling. Oh, maybe JUNNY's been in Korea too long. He doesn't know how to speak English anymore. It's not. I know how to spell seek. It's just, I changed it to sick because of that concept. And it's just, it seemed more fun to talk about something very deep and kind of sad, but then the music itself is very bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it contrasts, but then there's like a 매력 to it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's where the real like 매력 comes out of. 정말 너무 좋아요.
감사합니다.
인터뷰로 지금 시간이 약간 짧아가지고
아이고.
일단 저희가 음악을 듣고 다시 찾아뵙겠습니다.
Okay, let's go.
All right, we're going to continue the interview after Me and You by 하동균 and JUNNY. Welcome back to The Scoop. This is Tia, and I have singer-songwriter JUNNY here in the studio. I'm so excited. Yes, so we're going to continue our interview.
Yes.
So we were speaking about your new album and your new song, Hide and Seek. Actually, I was very curious at looking at the album cover. Where did the idea for this cover come from?
I am very. Let's just start off with me being a really big fan of punk rock and just kind of retro 80s vibe stuff, and I just wanted to incorporate all of that. And thinking of what to wear as an outfit, I wanted to go just really simple. Just go with the simple 트레이닝복이 뭐지? Like a
athletic
tracksuit.
wear, yeah, tracksuit.
I want to go like a full tracksuit attire. And obviously, how crazy sensation right now on certain streaming. There's a show where they have that.
You're allowed to say the show name, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Squid Game. Watching that and seeing how big it was, and I'm like, those tracksuits look so like attractive, right? It's just something about it. It really pops. And I realized why they used the tracksuit for the series, and figuring out what to wear. I thought it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
To wear something like that, and then kind of just have like a vintage vibe to the photo itself, and have all these like posters and like something very punk, you know. And then I wanted to mix everything. That's me. And then somehow it came up to be that way. And the reason why I'm hiding my face like this is because, first of all, it's hide and seek, right? So it's like hide and seek. And I really, really love basketball. Like playing basketball as well. And that just kind of like describes who I am. So like other than any other thing to cover my face, I wanted to like just use something like a prop that's like a ball. So.
Wow. So the album cover and the song itself is very you.
Yeah, I saw me. So
it's so personal.
Yeah.
너무 좋은 것 같아요.
감사합니다.
It's very like personal. So like 노래도 그렇고 커버도 그렇고 자기만의 것을 너무 실어 넣은 이제 작품이다 보니까
감사해요.
정말 뜻깊을 것 같아요.
감사합니다.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So I'm actually really like curious about your composing style and like, where you get your ideas from.
My ideas are from movies and other songs. I get ideas from just happenings like this where I get really lonely and I figure myself out more. And there's times when I just think of something like a concept of, oh, it would be cool to talk about something like this, or something, or serious, something serious or something light, wherever it may be. I can think of it in the shower and like before I go to sleep. When I wake up, it doesn't matter where. It just has to be abrupt. That's when I think it's like the best.
I've heard that. Like a lot of people say the music that's written quickly is usually the best quality. Or 1등하는 곡들이 항상 빨리 만든 곡들이다.
Yeah. I think so too.
Really?
Yeah, and I feel like the more I get into writing songs and the more I release songs on my own, I realize I think simple is very best. And I'm still the type of guy who wants to put everything into a song, and you can probably hear it on the song Hide and Seek as well. But I want to keep like continuing moving forward with my music. I want to go a little more simply and just kind of like get like that, you know, ear, like that music bug in their ears, and just kind of like not go away.
Simple is usually the best, but also the hardest to get.
Super difficult.
욕심이 나게 되니까 어쩔 수 없어요.
Yeah.
So 준이 씨가 이제 영감을 얻는 데가 영화 아니면 뭐 다른 노래들 그리고 뭐 생각했을 때 이런 걸 다뤘으면 좋겠다 싶을 때 뭐 이번엔 조금 더 밝은 느낌 아니면 이번엔 조금 더 진지한 느낌으로 가고 싶다. 뭐 샤워할 때도 갑자기 떠오르는 그런 아이디어도 있고 갑자기 떠오르는 아이디어가 가장 좋다고 하셨고 그리고 앞으로 이제 곡을 낼 때 워낙 욕심이 나다 보니까 계속 뭔가를 넣고 싶은데 조금 빼고 좀 심플하게 가는 게 이제 목표시라고.
조금 더 이렇게 가면 좋지 않을까 생각을 해요.
너무 궁금하게 되는 것 같아요.
아닙니다.
So On the topic of composing,
Yes.
you compose your own music, but
Mm-hmm.
you also compose other artists' songs as well.
Yeah.
Is there something that you feel like is there a difference?
Oh, long time ago, not long time ago, but like beforehand, not very far away, but when I used to make songs, I just make songs. So it just be just straight up just composing a song and just thinking of it as a song. But nowadays it's very different for me now is because I have to think of the artist first. Because since that now I've gotten to a point where I'm able to be requested a song rather than make a bunch of songs and send it over and hope for the best. It's more like, oh, they want a song that I can write for them. So they're like, oh, is there a song that you can pitch for us? And then kind of like, whatever, like we kind of want this song for this artist. So when I hear that, I have to like obviously think of that person and then just think of what will suit them the best. And yeah, so that's how I'm working now. If it's considering me, it's like endless opportunity and endless way I can go. And that's where it kind of gets really difficult. So I rather just, I mean, not rather, but I have more fun making songs for other people because I know what I want. Like
Because
I know
there's
what,
like a manual kind of.
yeah, there's like a criteria that I have to fill out. But at the same time, there's the beauty of making my own song is just I can go anywhere, you know, and I can make the choice and I don't have to stay in a boundary. So that either or, it has ups and downs, but I try my best to have the most fun as possible. And I think that's the most important.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Yeah. So, yeah, like writing for others, it can be different. Like for sure, it can be different. But sometimes when I write something that I want to use, and then I realize, hey, this actually might sound good with this person and what they're asking for. Yeah, and it's not like I'm lazy to make a new song. It's
Yeah.
like this might fit, you know.
Yeah.
Or if I make something for someone and then I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of want to use this for myself. It can either happen, right? Like so.
Definitely. So, speaking on composing for other artists, I'm sure you have an artist that you want to work with in the future.
Oh yes, yeah.
Whether it be writing their songs or even like a collaboration.
Yeah. I would love to. Wow, there's so many people, but like, I've always been a really big fan of like 성시경님. Like he's very talented. Like he's very very talented in songwriting as well. People might not know that. He's considered like a really great singer, but at the same time, like he's written a lot of songs for himself.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, so like hearing that, like wow, like it's like brings another like level to his game, and I think it's awesome, and I think he's great, and it would be like it's like a dream thing, yeah, and I would love to like feature maybe like. I was privileged to write for IU님 once for her album, and I would love to like maybe like do like a duet song or like feature, and then I'm like kind of planning on it as well. I'm kind of like thinking of what song, but like yeah, I'm still very shy and I don't know, but just kind of like those kind of things. I just kind of set these goals for myself and see where I can go, and I don't want to like limit myself too much. I want
Yeah.
to dream big and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So seems like I'll be able to do it
Yeah.
sometime, you know?
Exactly. You know what they
Yeah.
say, you got to reach high, and then when you reach high, that's when you actually can jump high enough to get like the stars. Or
Yeah.
whatever. You know, you gotta reach up way up there.
Gotta get the stars.
Exactly.
화이팅, 화이팅.
Fighting. You can do it.
Yeah.
So before we listen to a live song, which I'm looking super forward to.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure you've been asked this a lot before. I'm going to make you a little bit embarrassed. But have you ever thought, I'm a good singer?
Oh,
Or I'm a good composer. Like I write good songs.
wow. I hate. Wait, what's your MBTI?
ENFJ.
ENFJ.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like 3% of the world, I heard.
Yeah. I
I'm
believe so.
ENFP. Yeah, so I'm ENFP is like they're very hide and seek is like the
Definition.
of ENFP, and yeah, I really hate talking about myself and like trying to like do this like look at me, I'm a good person. I'm so bad at that, but I have to say like I've been very 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 lucky. Like there's so many people that are so talented, amazing singers and songwriters. It's just the fact that I think I was just kind of like, I just got lucky, you know? Like, I can't say like, yeah, I can't say I'm the best or anything, but I got, yeah, maybe I can sing. I'm not the best. I can't. There's no way. I can sing and I can songwrite, but you guys have to know there's just so many people out there that are just crazy, crazy talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my answer.
Great. All right. I'm sure you're embarrassed. So we're going to go straight into your live.
All right.
What song is this?
This song is the song that just came out recently. Very, very, very hot.
Yes.
Very, like, as in, like, 뜨거워. Like, 따끈따끈하게 out of the oven.
따끈따끈한 신곡.
신곡 Hide and Seek.
Yes.
네, 들려드릴게요. Let's go.
All right.
또 숨바꼭질 누가 날 찾을지 Yeah 아무도 없을 리 불안한 온종일 I got that 수상한 느낌이 드는 게 yeah. 초대장을 훔쳐간 듯해 Can I come and drop by 나만 빼고 뭐였을까 숨은 그림 찾기 같아 yeah. 내 자리는 어디에 사랑을 보는 만큼 바랬던 게 잘못된 걸까 모두가 내 생각과 같다면 좋을 텐데 오고 가는 관계 속에서 또 결국엔 나만 제자리에 맴도는 것 같아 Hey, I wish I could be never alone 외로움에 난 지쳤거든 Ooh, yeah, yeah. 날 맘을 모두 이해할 순 없겠지만 I wish I could be never alone I'm so damn low 오늘은 옷장을 괴롭히고 싶어 yeah. 신발장은 열어볼 수 있을지 yeah. 너 원래 싫어 그런 분위기는 싫어해 girl 뭐 어쩌란 거야 너도 모르는 만큼 나도 내가 왜 이러는지 몰라 일반적인 관계 속에서 또 결국엔 나만 옆자리를 비워둔 건가 봐 I wish I could be never alone 외로움에 난 지쳤거든 yeah, yeah. 날 맘을 모두 이해할 순 없겠지만 I wish I could be never alone 뭘 왜 도망가 내가 술래였나봐 모두 잡힌 사이에도 꼭꼭 숨어있어 날 움츠리고 있는 나를 봤다면 내 맘도 알아봐줘 I'm tired of us going back and forth I'm so sick of being alone yeah Woo. I'm feeling so damn blue 내 맘을 모두 이해할 순 없겠지만 I wish I could be never alone I wanna be with you baby Oh na 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 yeah 널 맘을 억지로 바꿀 순 없겠지만 I wish I could be never alone
와우, 저 너무너무 복 받은 것 같아요. 개인 저 혼자 스튜디오 안에 있는데 약간 프라이빗 콘서트 느낌이 나가지고
감사합니다. Thank you.
준이님.
Yes.
너티브를 하시잖아요.
Yes.
So you uploaded a lot of cover songs. And And those were obviously huge hits as well.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have a criteria on deciding what songs you want to cover?
A little bit of yes and no. The songs that I tend to cover a lot these days are the songs that I participate in writing. So recently there was a song called NCT 127's Pilot. There's a song called Pilot. It's in the album, and I wanted to cover that, and I think that's like my recent stuff. In the past, I try to cover as much song as possible, but these days, just having not a lot of time for myself, I can't really get to covering everything. But yeah, so it's like half and half. If there's something that I write and that has come out, I do it as a cover, and then if there's a song that I'm like, I have to cover this song, then I do that. Like, 'cause that's one of the songs like that. It's like maybe like Butter from BTS. Like that's a song that like I've like religiously listened to it, so I'm like I have to cover this song. Yeah.
That's a pretty simple. I like that. That's a simple way to choose what songs to cover.
Yeah, or else I'm just like, which one do I start? Where do I start?
Oh, I see. So, do you have any songs that you want to cover in the future then?
사실 I have a few songs like I have in mind. Yeah, so like I put them in my playlist a lot, and then I just kind of try to listen to what the artist is kind of like singing and trying to pick up the nuances and try to make it my own style. Yeah, because I never use the instrumental. I kind of ask my musician friends to maybe rearrange it or just play a guitar or piano or something like that. So it's always a different instrumental if I cover it. So it takes a little bit of more time.
아, I see. 근데 준희 씨의 팬들이 그런 걸 원할 것 같아요.
아, 그래요? 아, 그럼 제가 잘하고 있는 거겠죠?
네. 왜냐면은 이걸 커버곡을 듣는 이유가 그 노래를 듣기 위해서가 아니라 이 가수가 이 노래를 어떻게 바꾸냐를 중심으로 많이 보는 것 같기 때문에 So you said there's a lot of songs that you like listen to and just kind of like think about, right? 제가 개인적으로 궁금한 건데 플레이리스트에 지금 듣고 있는 노래 뭐 한두 곡 있으면은 추천해 주시겠어요?
와우, 요즘은 엄청 다양하게 듣긴 하는데.
그렇죠.
Like you know that I was talking about how I wanted to go really simple. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of listen to a lot of love songs and like Troye Sivan, just very simple melodies that are just very unbelievably written.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I listen to a lot of those. Something more calming. I've been listening to a lot of Green Day because I told you I'm like a big punk rock fan. Oh, Korean songs I like listening to like IU-님 songs a lot. And recently like Akdong Musicians, their album is really good. Yeah, I'm trying to just get really dynamic with the genres and not kind of like keep myself in like a box.
Yeah, definitely.
그런 노래들.
이제 crew 안에 속하진 않나요? You're inside a crew offshore, correct?
Yes.
So can you introduce us your offshore members?
Yeah.
Like who's in the crew?
There's a bunch of guys. So there's 미루 형, Mirror Boy. There's the Royal Dive, 2 producers. There's 성학이 형, who is called Ihwak. That's his artist name. And there's JB, also called Def.
Oh.
And there's me. And there's Joe Malone. And who am I missing? There's so many.
굉장히
He's gonna get
많아요.
He's gonna get so upset if I miss out on him. There's 상현이 형 as well. Rose in Peace. That's his producer name as well. Yeah, and we don't really actually call ourselves crew. We're just kind of like a bunch of musicians and songwriters that just kind of get together sometimes and like talk and maybe put out music here and there. Because we already have our own separate stuff that we're doing. So it's not like, it's more of like a collective of guys just kind of having fun. Just a group of friends. More of a crew. Yeah. It's less of a crew. We try to say that often. Like, don't call ourselves a crew, okay?
Yeah.
We're just a group of friends just hanging out. But yeah, we just call ourselves offshore. Yeah.
All right.
Bunch of talented guys, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunately, we're out of time. I don't want to let you go, but
no problem.
do you have any last words you'd like to say?
Yes. Hide and Seek. is out. And I want to thank TBS today for calling me out here.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Tia, for being such an awesome host. Give a round of applause for her. And yeah, go listen to Hide and Sick. Hope you guys like it. It's out now on all platforms. So take a listen.
Yeah, we'll be playing this song often on our show.
Wow, thank you.
I'll force our PD to. All right, thank you so much. We're going to listen to that song once again, the actual studio version, Hide and Sick by JUNNY. I had such a great time with you today.
Same as well. Thank
Wishing
you, so
you
much.
all the best for your future.
Thank you.
And we're going to say goodbye. You ready?
Yeah, how do you say? Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. So nice having you.
Thank you.
All right, 한국어 천재 is coming up next, which is my cue to say goodbye. This is JUNNY's Hide and Sick. This was Tia. Enjoy the rest of your evening.